Okay, it's not gusting right now. See how it looks in a second. God bless it. All right, making a face cut. Watch out. Here comes the gust. So I had my my GoPro 9 on that thing, but I never wanted it to take that big of a hit. It is underneath the log, between the log and the dirt.
Dude, that was in the ground. It's still on. It's on, yeah, it's going. Look at that imprint in the ground.
You see all that green stuff? All that stuff he's just turning into confetti right there? That is poison oak. What a stud. Don't even care. Grabs it by the hand. Yeah. Oh, missed it. 2012, I made my first GoPro video and it went viral. And I thought, oh, people like this. Oh, I could do that again. And so I've kind of been here ever since. Flip the butt. Yep. Watch this. Flip the butt. Bam. Flip the butt. He's actually going to be pushing against the wind a little, I think. He's going to be shoving it. Leans back over him and the wind's pushing against it. Should be fine. He's strong. And here's a gust. Oh yeah, he's pushing it. Put the saw down. Yeah, it's shoving him. It's shoving him. Oh, you had to fight it. And there it is. That clears. People have been telling me that I never smile enough, but you know, that's just me. And so I thought today I would just smile all day for you. And see if maybe you're right and I'm wrong and it does something for me, you know? Use all the space. That was when you knew this guy has no plan. We're gonna go up this tree, and I was gonna, you know, speed line it because of the fence, but thinking maybe depending on the wind I'll go up there and freehand it all. The reason we weren't gonna freehand it is because of this ditch. Probably doesn't show up on video, but who wants to clean up a ditch, right? So if we speed line it over the ditch, but then we have the excavator, so the excavator can sit over there and just pluck big armloads of stuff out of the ditch.
Right there, that black area.
Yeah.
16.
X marks the spot. Or rather, people, something you can do for work positioning. So right now I'm tied in twice. I got the flip line, and then I got my climb line down below here. So I'm gonna make some cuts that will require me to be in a real good work position, not so much just off the flip line. So I can untie my climb line, and then throw into something substantial up there. It's not your primary is your flip line, but still you want it to be, whoopsie. Oh, the little things that never appear in videos are happening right now. Okay, got that. So flip line's the primary. This is for work positioning. Now I feel a little more stable, you know, triangulated. This is a pretty good sized limb. I need to be cutting it and giving it some attitude that way. So I'm doing that more securely by tying in twice and once from up above. It's a little bit of resourcefulness, right? One of them I was kicking with my foot while I had both hands on the saw. The other one I was cutting with one hand and pushing with the other. And unless you have ample, I'm not recommending people do that, especially the youth. That's on you if you do that. I do it, and I believe that it should be a thing, even maybe taught. Mostly important is where the tip of the bar is when you're doing stuff like that, because that's where your kickback happens. It's a deep subject. Lots of people like to talk about it. I don't like to talk about it much. I just like to work. So you've been warned, I guess. This one would be really cool for a speed line, but I think I can manipulate it by hand. Otherwise it would be on the fence. I wasn't smiling, but yeah, so it would have been on the fence if I didn't manipulate it by hand, you know what I mean? So that's what that's about. be as loose as it is, or it might come off when I do this. But what you do is you cut a small limb off, and then you quick come underneath it as it's falling, and you back chain it so that it spits it further away from where you don't want it to be. To get some brush out with the excavator. Can you hear the smile in my voice? Can you hear it? Get a little bit of wind. See, I don't know if you saw that last one, but cut underneath, give it the gas. stuff used to make this thing called a U-saver, but it wasn't really like this. This one is more burly, it goes bigger, has a bigger ring, you know. So I call this a my saver. And the guys, when they go to get it, they say, "We're going to get your saver." So there it is, Prusik with the Pinto, the big steel ring spliced. And then on the other side, I have that as a stopper, and also your line could go through it and pull it out if you wanted. But me being kind of a pie rat, a rat that likes pies, I use this thing a little different. Somebody will freak out and hate it, but you know, that's okay. I use it like this, okay? Watch this. Get ready on the hate, okay? Get ready. So YouTube, here's how it works, see? Your line is choking like this, see? And so it keeps these together, and then when you pull your rope out later, this just falls down to the base of the tree. But it kind of like, it falls a little bit gently because it's around the tree, and it doesn't do this thing where it dashes itself on a rock ever, because if it did that, we wouldn't use it anymore probably, maybe, potentially. You know how it is. So that's what it looks like there. So YouTube, years ago I made a video here, right over there. And I dumped an alder into the river, and then I made a organic grappling hook to pull it back out. Do you remember it? It was so long ago. I mean, it was, I think it was called God's Gonna Cut You Down, and it had the Johnny Cash. It had the Cash Man. It had the Man in Black right over there. I'll see if I can put a snippet of it in this video. Well, that looks like it's gonna hold. Okay, now watch. My saver is gonna come down, and it's not gonna get crashed on a rock. It might hang up on our pole line, see? Watch this, I'll pull it off and it'll fall right on the pole line and come down gently. Are you ready? Yeah! Woo! Well, it was almost super epic, so we'll settle for B- epic.